morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Today, we are absolutely going to chit chat about how to heal after failed relationships. I'm sure all of us have been through something where we had hopes or excitement. Maybe we're looking forward, but relationships don't always survive and last, right? They always say a reason, season, lifetime, and that's very, very true. Why is someone stepping into your life? What is that purpose, that reason? And sometimes when we fulfill that reason, that person will exit our life, even if, unbeknownst to us, we don't want them to, right? That can happen. How do we know? How do we heal? How do we move forward when we encounter this? Well, first and foremost, I think it kind of depends on the circumstances of that relationship. What kind of relationship, what's going on, what happened. Because again, when we're dealing with things that are very deep, very heavy, traumatic, deception, anything like that, those wounds can be absolutely deeper than saying a different vibration, not on the same page, sorts of things like that, right? One of the things that we can do is really take note of what was that relationship like? What did we take away from it? What did we learn from it? And trusting and surrendering that no matter what we understand or don't understand in this moment as we are going through it, but truly trusting that the universe is divinely guiding you. The universe has your back. The universe understands what the bigger picture is, even if you are unable to in the moment, right? Because you're going to be wrapped up in grief and anger and resentment and all the stages of grief that we're going to be in. So when we can, no matter what, put that faith and put that energy into the universe, like, I don't know what's on your agenda or why I needed to learn this, but when we really can just trust that, then you're going to see that it will help the healing process. Okay. That's absolutely going to help. Also, understanding that every situation that you go through, every circumstance and experience and encounter that you have is really leading you and helping you to help another, to learn, to grow, to expand. And sometimes we need to have these breakups. We need to have these relationships because maybe there's something about that relationship that isn't for your highest good, right? Maybe there is some underlying resentment, jealousy, a lack of faith, a trustworthiness, maybe again, not on the same page, your vibration's shifting and you're playing it safe. I mean, it could be a multitude of things. We all know. I'm sure we've all been through all the various modalities. And even knowing that with certain relationships that it could be a friendship, it could be a family relationship, it could be a romantic relationship. Those relationships really do help tie in. They do tie in. We do learn as we go through them. We do understand. And at times, we must make a choice to let go, to release. And even if we are not the ones making the choice, then it's surrendering and accepting that choice. Okay. It's accepting that choice in the understanding that it's for your highest good. And sometimes, there are encounters where you will release from a relationship and maybe you grow and you learn and you expand and then that person comes back around or vice versa, right? But we needed that kind of break in order to really come back together, to be stronger, to be better, to really maybe have, understanding like how good something was or that it's worth fighting for or whatever it is. Relationships in general, we know, are not easy, right? Because we all have our own patterns. We have our belief systems, we have our experiences, we have what we want, the objectives in our lives, and someone else has their own thoughts, their own opinions, their own experiences. So somehow finding a way to come together, finding that compromise, finding that point where we don't hold one another back, yet we are there to support one another, to help each other evolve, to help each other expand and grow. So your relationships are important. You value your relationships, right? You understand that they're really important. And so valuing them, when someone shows you deception, whether that deception is being unfaithful or maybe talking behind your back with the gossip or anything that, isn't in for the highest good of all, whatever happens, allow yourself to kind of say, you know what, I'm not going to take that personally because that's not about me. Those actions and that behavior is about that person, right? It is about them, and really understanding that, whether they're projecting, acting out, regardless of what it is. So sometimes we don't see the bigger picture till we're out of it. And there's a reason, right? Because you're supposed to be in something. You're supposed to give. You're supposed to, understand. There is going to be sometimes too where your intuition is stepping in and saying, oh, something doesn't feel right. And you don't listen to it. You don't listen to it. So be sure to listen to the intuition. And there is a tough divide of giving a relationship a true opportunity and chance. So many times people quit too easily, but yet then other times we stay in something too long. So finding that balance. And when you can lean into your intuition, that's going to help you understand, do I stay in this to fight, to grow, or is it time to let go and pull out? Because when you do let go of a relationship because your vibration is changing, you're moving on, you're evolving, okay? Remember then by removing those relationships, you are providing an opportunity, room, and space for a new relationship to step in, and one that will be in alignment, will be better. Look at when you're dating, right? If any of you are out there dating and looking, right? You may have a relationship and it's like, but yet you'll find the next relationship is better. Even if it's not the one, it's better. And then the next one is better. We learn and we grow. We understand what we need, what our soul needs, what our higher self needs. We understand compatibility. And again, that could be in a friendship and that family tie too. The family relationships can be the most dynamic and difficult because those are contracts, right? Those are those soul contracts that are coming in that even maybe from past lives coming back into this life, and it's something for us to work out, right? There just may be this ancestral tie that we need to heal and move on, and holding boundaries and learning. So, those can be even more difficult or more emotional because we feel so guilty about leaving it, or we feel less worthy, right? Because we may be in a relationship where that person doesn't empower you, right? So this is where it comes into make sure you are empowering yourself, okay? So when that relationship is not working out, allow yourself to have a sense of gratitude about it. You know what? Thank you, universe, for showing me. Thank you for showing me the way. Maybe their true colors, their true intentions, perhaps just an understanding that we're moving in different directions. Empower yourself to say, I am going to trust the universe to allow me to release this relationship with love, compassion, and empathy, and give myself an opportunity to make room for healthier and stronger bonds to come in, okay? We have a lot going on. Listen, I've got the May Mutts and More. This is Animal Communication event. That is June 6th coming up. June 7th is exploring your spiritual gifts. It's going to be a lot of fun. So today's the last day for the early bird for that. So please grab your ticket. You're going to save $10, so you don't want to miss out, okay? But we're going to work on psychic mediumship, your intuition, online. Really fun. Lots coming up. So just head over to the website. There's no Colby Rebel show for the next 2 weeks because guess what? I am going to New Orleans to walk a bride down the aisle and then officiate her wedding. They're two very, very good friends of mine, and I'm super, super excited to be a part of their special day. So it's going to be amazing, and I'll make sure I post pics and all. It's going to be really cool. Anyhow, everyone, remember to have a fabulous day, and as always, shine your light and shine it bright. See you next time. Bye, everyone.